What is up, guys? It is your Kronos Airblade bringing you guys the January 4th edition of Raw review. Uh, please slash that like button down below for your Kronos Airblade. And also, if you are new, please hit the subscribe button down below for more WWE reviews. First Raw of the new year of 2016, and they definitely started out with a fucking bang. Probably one of the best shows in a long time, to be honest. I'm just gonna get right into it. Uh, Show started off with Stephanie McMahon and Roman Reigns. They talked shit to each other out in the ring. Ended up that Stephanie McMahon actually gets mad. It says that Vince McMahon will not be at the show until the middle of the show or whatever. It's not at the building right now. And Roman Reigns actually tried calling Vince McMahon out. Did not happen. Stephanie walks off and says that he should concentrate on his match later tonight, which is actually Roman Reigns versus Sheamus. Special referee is actually Vince McMahon. Uh, gonna be for the main event actually. After that, we're actually gonna be getting into the Kevin Owens versus Neville rematch. Last week it actually ended kind of in like 20 seconds, so they're gonna rematch it. Pretty good match. Uh, After Dean Ambrose is actually on commentary during this match, he's talking a bunch of shit about Kevin Owens. That he's the one that can fight, and Kevin Owens is just somebody that's hunting down the title and has no means for it or some shit. Uh, Pretty good match with Neville. Neville fixed an injury about his ribs. Kevin Owens capitalizes. Kevin Owens actually wins in around about 7 minutes with the pop-up power bomb. Um, Neville was really high flying around in this match. Very good match, to be honest, even though it didn't go very long. Uh, Kevin Owens actually going to try setting up for that ringside power bomb again to Neville. Ambrose gets his ass out of the chair off the announce table, goes to the ring, starts beating the shit out of Kevin Owens, throws Kevin Owens onto the announce table, clears that completely off. Ambrose actually puts an elbow, uses an elbow, puts Kevin Owens through the announce table. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, this is probably one of the most built feuds right now. They're getting me really invested into this feud. It's probably one of the best feuds Dean Ambrose and Kevin Owens have been in a long time. Kevin Owens hasn't really been in a feud that's been very decent since John Cena when he first came to the roster, and Dean Ambrose has been literally just floating around the mid card for the last 5 months. He actually has something of substance. I can't wait till they actually build this match up more. They're building up very, very good, and we still have a few weeks till Royal Rumble. They're going to be building up a lot better, even yet. They're really getting people invested in this match. They got me invested in the match now. Kevin Owens is a fucking beast. I don't care what anybody says. Uh, Dean Ambrose even making it personal by literally rubbing the elbow in Kevin Owens' face and fucking, this is I am the champion. This is not yours. Making it very personal to Owens, even walking out and actually chilling with the crowd, talking shit about Owens as he walks out. Uh, they're really building this match up nicely. Actually gonna be an Intercontinental Championship match on the new SmackDown on USA Network on Thursday. So not quite sure why they're having an Intercontinental Championship match when it's supposed to be saving for a Royal Rumble. I'm assuming it's probably going to end up in a DQ or some shit, and they're going to make it for Royal Rumble still. Really, really building this match up. Really appreciate them for building it up and giving us something of substance for now. Uh, Other than that, very good match, very good brawl outside of the ring. Delivered the elbow through the announce table, made a big statement. Ambrose looking strong this week. Kevin Owens very looked strong in the match against Neville as well. Neville put up a good fight as well, made him look good. Um, After that, you're going to be getting into Charlotte versus Becky Lynch. I don't care what anybody says right now. Becky Lynch and Charlotte are complete ice cold. Crowd was not behind them. It was silent as a goddamn. It was a complete ghost town in the damn arena during this match. There was a few high spots. The match was so slowed down. They did not gel with each other in the ring whatsoever. Um, you have one point where the Ric Flair is on side the apron, distracting Charlotte, or saying something to Charlotte, and Becky Lynch comes from behind, grabs the tights, and gets the 1-2-3 on Charlotte, gets a victory, and then out of nowhere, Charlotte's turned heel, I guess. I'm guessing Charlotte's a heel now. I'm not quite sure. I thought Paige was a heel. Where the hell's Paige at? I haven't saw her on TV for like, what, 4 weeks now? I guess they're turning Charlotte heel. I guess that's how they're gonna say she's heel, because she actually brutal attacks Becky Lynch and actually delivers a huge spear out of nowhere to Becky Lynch and provides a big statement. Ric Flair sitting there laughing, doing his little strut in the ring. Um, saying, "Yeah, that's my girl. Whoa, that's my girl." Supposedly, I'm guessing Charlotte's heel now. Not quite sure. I don't know why they brought her up as a baby face. They're trying to build her up as a baby face. They're like, oh fuck this. Let's just turn her heel. Make her go against Becky Lynch at Royal Rumble. They're gonna probably build that towards that anyways. They're gonna be actually having a title match on SmackDown as well. Building two big matches for the first SmackDown of the year. They have to start it off with a bang. Especially when we're going into the WrestleMania season, they're really starting to get the creatives actually starting to pump their brains full of ideas now. But right after the WrestleMania, they're all gonna go on 10-month vacation again, so it doesn't really matter. Uh, Pretty slow match. Really didn't give a shit. I was actually on my phone the whole match. I actually took a shower during this match as well. Didn't really give a shit. Um, Went for about like 10 minutes, I guess. But after that, what was it after that? I think it was Goldust versus Titus O'Neil. Not even quite sure what happened in that match because it went for about 2 minutes. I looked at TV. I was like, oh, Goldust versus Titus O'Neil. I looked back 2 minutes later and the match is already done. So I don't know what happened. Don't care anyways. Um, Goldust, and he needs to go back to Cody Rhodes. Goldust, you played the gimmick enough, Cody, but you got to go back to Cody Rhodes. Be a very good mid card. Maybe he'll switch it over and during Royal Rumble. He comes out during the Royal Rumble as Cody Rhodes. You never know, I guess. Um, Favorite part of the night right here, Dolph Ziggler. I thought Dolph Ziggler was probably going to be going against Tyler Breeze, what it seemed like. But then I hear Heath Slater's music playing. I was like, holy shit, Heath Slater coming on down to the ring. He has Bo Dallas, Curtis Axel, Adam Rose by his side. I was like, holy shit, they're giving Heath Slater a push. You guys know how much I like Heath Slater. I'm very happy at this. They're giving Heath Slater a push finally. After how many weeks? Um, He's been wanting to push. He's been saying it online. He's been saying it on the dirt sheets. He wanted to give him a push. They're giving him a push now. They're putting him in a stable. I'll get to that in a little bit here. Um, the only reason I think they're giving him a push is because got a very good crowd reaction last week. He's been getting very good crowd reactions on the last few times he actually been on TV. Uh, Online, he's been doing a lot of on the WWE's channel. He's been doing a lot of promos on there, getting very good responses. A lot of people actually like him, so that's why they're gonna try to give him the ball, see if he can run with the ball. Um, my opinion, he would be the Intercontinental Champion. He's very good in the ring, actually. Just very underrated. Um, he hasn't had a big win. The last big win I can only think of is when he went against Seth Rollins, when Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins were in a feud for the World Heavyweight Championship. That's probably the biggest win he ever got, which was about like a year ago already, just after the Shield broke up. It was around that time where he got the win against Seth Rollins. He actually got a roll-up pin right there. That's probably the biggest win he's got since his match. He's going against Dolph Ziggler. It went on for about 6 minutes. Very good match, actually. Heath Slater knows how to go in the ring. He has no ring rust whatsoever. He actually gets fed to Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler actually ends up taking the pin for Heath Slater this time. They're gonna build up a new hit faction. I was like, holy shit, building up a new faction, giving him something to do, giving Slater a push. Uh, Slater actually gets the roll up, 1, 2, 3 at around about 6 minutes, like 6 minutes 30 seconds. Um, Bo Dallas, Curtis Axel, and Adam Rose are surrounding the ring. They caused a couple distractions during about the beginning of the match, I guess. Towards the middle of the match, I think too. Um, Dolph Ziggler gave Slater the win. Very happy about that. They're giving Slater a push. Then it's actually made public. Slater's on the stage. He's like, I am tired of people forgetting about me. I need to be heard. Then it goes to Curtis Axel. The chains are broken. The shackles are broken or some shit. Then it goes to Adam Rose. He says something about like the 4 flowers are in the atmosphere and they're burning up or some shit. Um, then it goes to Bo Dallas. He says something about Bo leaving and something that we got 2 tries or something. Uh, then Slater makes it public. He's like hashtag. What was it again? I think it was hashtag Outcast or something like that. I think it's a new stable to Outcast. So Heath Slater, Bo Dallas, Curtis Axel, and Adam Rose. Couldn't have picked the best 4 people. Only person that's really missing here is Damian Sandow, but it would have been a 5-some. Then it really wouldn't do anything anyways. You might as well have it 4. Bo Dallas, one of the guys that has literally been floating around the mid card, jobbing to likes of Dolph Ziggler, Ryback in the last few weeks. He finally had something to do. Um, Adam Rose, which actually been doing like a TV show called The Rosebuds on Raw most like the last few weeks. He's been floating around in NXT, jobbing to people down there. Finally, he has something to do. Curtis Axel's been off TV for I don't know how long now, about 6 months. He's jobbed a few people down in NXT recently. He has something to do now. You got 4 people here that really need something to do. They're in a stable. I'm fine with it. And plus, Heath Slater, floating around, he got knocked out by Big Show. Got a very good crowd reaction last week. Giving Heath Slater a push, that's all I'm happy about. I was very happy to see this. Hopefully that you can actually have these guys go against the League of Nations. Build these guys up for a few weeks on Raw. Have them go against the League of Nations at Royal Rumble. Build these guys up. Build them up, make them look strong. You got a very good mid card team. Make them go against the New Day eventually. Build them up to the point where you can get them go against the New Day. Can you imagine that Heath Slater, Adam Rose, and Bo Dallas with Curtis Axel on the outside of the ring versus the New Day? Very, very good matches right there. That get them over immediately going against the New Day. Big things for these guys. I'm really looking forward to what they're going to be doing with the stable. Very awesome seeing Heath Slater get pushed, and along with all these other guys that have been doing absolutely nothing the last while. So, very happy to see that. Probably one of the best segments on Raw as well. After that, it's actually going to be the League of Nations, Rusev and Alberto Del Rio versus the Usos. Didn't care about the match. Complete botch match. League of Nations wins. Gets the 1, 2, 3 on Jey Uso. Went for about 10 minutes. Didn't care though. League of Scrubs getting another win. I don't know what their goal is, what they're supposed to be doing, but I guess they're keeping feeding them wins. As long as the Usos ain't getting wins, because the Usos fucking suck. But after that, it was actually, I think it was, I forget what it was after that. It was the New Day were coming down to the ring, actually saying some bullshit in the ring. Out of nowhere, they actually make a countdown to like something they wanted to do. There was a big countdown on the Titantron. It went down to 5, and then at 4, it changed like the font of the numbers. It went 4, 3, 2, 1. Out of nowhere, the lights went completely dark, and out of nowhere, you hear Chris Jericho's music. Chris Jericho is back on Raw tonight, guys. He hasn't been on Raw since I think Battleground. I think he went against Ambrose in Battleground. I think it was Ambrose or he teamed with Ambrose and Reigns, I think, versus the Wyatts. I think it was at Battleground. Don't quote me on that. I think I might have the wrong pay-per-view, but I think it was Battleground. Chris Jericho's back. He comes out. He actually says some shit to the New Day. Talks shit to the New Day, saying that he's going to eliminate them in the Royal Rumble. And he actually announces that he's going to be entering the Royal Rumble. Very good choice on WWE's part. Getting some star power into the Royal Rumble. Chris Jericho, one of those household names. A lot of people know Chris Jericho. Bringing some star power into that Royal Rumble, which will be bigger news and then later end of the show by Vince McMahon about the Royal Rumble as well. Bringing some star power. Hopefully they get some other guys in there. Throw Brock Lesnar into the Rumble. Throw I don't know, give somebody put Kurt Angle into the Rumble. I don't know. Get some star power into the Rumble so at least it ain't predictable. At this point, it is time for the main event, and Vince McMahon comes strolling down to the ring. He shows off his big ass muscles, big whoop, 7-year-old Popeye walking down to the ring. He looks like one of those. When he's walking down to the ring, he looks like one of those. You guys know those balloon things with like flail their arms around. You see those at the car lots and stuff like that. They're sitting there flailing their arms around. That's exactly what Vince McMahon looks like tonight. He reminds me of Popeye when he was fucking standing in the ring the whole damn time. Big arms, small little scrawny little guy. Popeye 2.0 right here. Vince McMahon, chairman. Anyways, it's going to be Sheamus going against Roman Reigns. It was a decent match towards about the middle. Then things start getting out of control. Vince McMahon faked that he lost one of his contacts, needed eye drops. Typical Vince McMahon bullshit. What else? And he kept covering super fast for Sheamus and then super slow for Reigns. At some points he didn't not want to even cover for Reigns, even count any numbers. Vince McMahon completely did not know what he was doing. At one point in the match, both men were down. He was sitting there just looking at Sheamus, doing absolutely nothing. You're supposed to count when both people are down in the ring. Didn't do that. He did not know what he was doing. He looks like when he covered, he looks like he was playing patty cake with the damn ring. That's how bad he does not know how he's doing. He was playing patty cake with the ring mat. That's basically what it looked like. He would cover with, he'd like tap down with one hand. He'd use the other hand. He'd flip it all around. I don't know what the fuck he was doing in the ring. He was playing patty cake, I guess. Either that or he was trying to goddamn slap the ring or some shit. I don't know. Um, Trying to wake Sheamus up. I don't know what the hell he's trying to do, but he did not know what the hell he was doing. Um, Eventually, it all comes to an end. Sheamus is thrown across the announce table. Uh, Roman Reigns actually super punches Vince McMahon. He rolls out of the ring. Out of nowhere, Sheamus comes out and double bro kicks him. Vince McMahon ain't nowhere to be found though, so he can't cover. Out of nowhere, a ref comes running down the ramp, comes in the ring, covers really quickly for them, and doesn't. And Roman Reigns kicks out. So at this point, Sheamus makes the ref pull up Roman Reigns for another bro kick. However, Sheamus gets another Superman punch. I don't know how many Superman punches there was tonight, but probably over about 10 Superman punches. Um, Goes for the spear. After that, actually, Superman punches that ref as well. He covers. A new ref comes running down the ramp immediately. Covers, gets the 1-2-3. Roman Reigns actually retains the title tonight. However, Stephanie McMahon comes down to the ring, says a bunch of shit that he hurt her dad or something like that. And guess what Vince McMahon says? For weeks now, this actually been one of the possibilities they could have did with the title. At least make some nostalgia around the Royal Rumble. Put the biggest names inside the Royal Rumble. Shake up the Royal Rumble as much as you can. Make it unpredictable as you can. Throw Brock Lesnar, throw Kurt Angle, bring one of the Hardys back. Bring back Matt Hardy or Jeff Hardy. Put them in the Royal Rumble. Throw the Dudleys in the Royal Rumble. I don't know. New Day's gonna be in the Rumble. You have Big Show and Big Slow. You got Royd back in the Rumble, I guess. Even though they're not really that believable. Anyways, you got the throw a bunch of star power into the Royal Rumble, make it unpredictable. Vince McMahon actually says he'll be Roman Reigns. Hope you're gonna be defending your title at the Royal Rumble. You'll have to make it through 29 other guys to retain your title. Good luck. So basically, what Vince McMahon said is that he's gonna be putting a title on top of the line. Whoever wins the Rumble gets to be the world heavyweight champion. But him just saying that actually made the Royal Rumble 100,000 times better. They really need to make this Royal Rumble better. The last 2 years of the Royal Rumble have been complete shit. You have Batista winning the Rumble. You have Roman Reigns winning the Rumble last year. Make it unpredictable as possible. Bring Daniel Bryan back. Throw him in the Rumble. Throw a bunch of big star power into the Rumble. You have Chris Jericho there already as well, which is a very good, nice play on their part. Putting him in the Rumble, bringing him back from touring with Fozzy. So that's basically it. Very, very shaken up now. The Royal Rumble is completely 100% unpredictable, depending who they throw into the Rumble. Going to be a must-see pay-per-view at this point. I think you got Ambrose and Kevin Owens, which hasn't really been announced yet, but I'm assuming they'll announce it probably next week. You also got Brock Lesnar coming back to Raw next week. Actually been announced tonight. Brock Lesnar will be on Raw next week with Paul Heyman, so that'll be something to look forward to. Hopefully they turn this year around with bringing back Raw. This Raw was pretty decent. I'm assuming it's just because it's the first Raw of the year. Not going to hold them anything, but if they keep bringing out the Raws like 4 or 5 in a row that are decent, then we'll talk. But it's just one. It's the first Raw of the year. I'm assuming that's why it's the best. But hopefully you guys did enjoy it and you made this far. Please slash that like button down below for your Kronos Airblade. And if you do want more WWE reviews like this, please show the support with the like button as well and the subscribe button down below if you are new. Also, thanks for the support on last week's Raw review. Went completely viral. I don't know what happened. I didn't share it anywhere. It just went completely viral. Channel grew overnight. So, thanks for everybody that's been supporting that. That being said, though, I'm gonna get the hell out of here. See you guys next week with another Raw review. I also will be having a top 5 female fronted bands video going up this week as well, sometime this week. So you guys can look forward to that if you are into music like that as well. But I'm gonna get the hell out of here. See you guys next time, fellow Airblades.